Hey guys, welcome to part 3 of Procreate tips and tricks that you probably didn't know. Number 1, draw using your face. This one's perfect for the makeup artist because did you know that you can actually draw directly onto your face using Procreate? Open up a new canvas in Procreate, click on the Actions, Canvas, and then Reference. You should get a little pop-up looking like this. Head to Face and you should be able to see yourself in the camera. Hi! Your background should become transparent and you'll see these markings for your eyes, your nose, your mouth. Have fun! Number 2, how to download fonts. Procreate already has loads of fonts, but you can import more. Open up Google and head to dafont.com. Find a font that you like, download the files and unzip them. Once you're ready, head back into Procreate, tap on Actions, and then Add Text. Type in whatever you want, and then double tap on the text. You'll get this floating menu where you can change the font, size, alignment, tap on the font, and then import font. Fonts are stored alphabetically in the menu, so just scroll down to find the font that you want and there you go. I've used a font since I was in primary school and it's just what I'm used to. There are so many more sites where you can download fonts from, but just be mindful of the legitimacy and the security of the site, and of course any licensing. In Dafont, you can actually see the licensing of each font next to it, so you'll know when and where you're legally allowed to use it. To make matters easier, you can also just filter to see only the 100% free fonts. Number 3, how to download brushes. Procreate has so many default brushes, but did you know that you can actually add more? Open up Google and type in Procreate brushes and you should find plenty of sites where people have created brushes for you to download and use. Download the brushes that you like and head back into Procreate. Click on the brush icon and then the plus icon. Head to Import, find your file, and there you go. If you want the same brush that I've got here, click on the link in the description below. If you have downloaded one singular brush, it will be imported into one of two places. Option 1 is the same folder that you added your brush to, or option 2, in the Imported tab found at the bottom of your list of brushes. If you imported several brushes in a brush pack, you'll find it at the top of your brushes in its own folder directly under Recents. By the way, I'm on Instagram. If you want to check out my work, then go right ahead. I'm artbykrishie everywhere. I post my art, I post process videos, I post art advice over there too. Go check it out. Number 4, combine your brushes to create a dual brush. Now, this is something that I didn't know about until I was making this video. Head to your brushes tab and then swipe right to 2 of your brushes, then click on combine. Tap on them again and you'll see them both here. You can now mess around with the properties of both of them and experiment with different blending modes until you're ready. There are 2 instances where this won't work. One is when the brushes you are attempting to merge are the default brushes. To fix this, duplicate the brushes by swiping right and then tapping duplicate, and then use the copy versions of the brush. 2, when the brush has already been combined. To see if a brush has already been combined, go into the brush properties by tapping on the brush. If you want to uncombine the brush, tap on the second brush and then tap on Uncombine. Number 5, streamline settings for smoother. Number 5, streamline setting for smoother drawing. If you want your brushes to look smoother, tap on the brush, head to stabilization and increase it. Now all of those little movements gone. Number 6, color palette from a live photo. Okay, so in part 1 of this video, we talked about how you can create a color palette from an image. But did you know that you can also create a color palette from a live photo? Head to Colors, Palettes, and then the little plus icon. Then tap on New from Camera. Now, as you move your camera around, you'll notice that it's basically pixelating the things around you. On the right hand side, if you tap on Visual, you'll see that it mixes up the color palette a little bit. Number 7, pinch to zoom in and zoom out. I got a great comment in part 1 with someone saying that if you pinch the screen out, you can zoom into your drawing in sections, but if you pinch out really quickly, it'll zoom right out. This is great if you want to see your drawing all at once, or if you want to create some really cool transitions for social media. If you're finding that when you pinch, it doesn't always zoom out, make sure you're doing it really quickly and you lift your fingers off the screen right before they touch. I love this tip, I use it a lot and I highly recommend it. Thank you for your comment. If you have any more tips, put them down in the comments. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Number 8, move a selection. Okay, so you have your drawing but you want to move this thing in the background. To do that, make sure you're on the right layer, click on Selections, select Freehand and draw around the area that you want to pick up. Switch to the transform tool and now you'll be able to move it around wherever you want. If you only want to select part of the image, do the exact same thing again, but this time only select the part that you want to move. Then switch to the transform tool and you've basically broken the shape up into 2 pieces. You'll notice that these shapes are still within that one layer. Number 9, quick menu. Okay, so now I'm going to show you something really cool. In your canvas, tap on Actions, Preferences, and then Gesture Controls. Tap on Quick Menu. We're basically going to call up a little menu that pops up with shortcuts. I wear a glove, so I can't use the 3 or 4 finger swipes, and I use a pencil to draw, so I'm just going to tap on Touch. Now, if I go back to my canvas and touch the screen, this menu pops up, and I can now add a new layer, flip the contents, and clear everything in that current layer. Number 10, Copy and Paste menu. You can also copy and paste quickly as well. Do a 3-finger swipe down the screen and this copy and paste menu will pop up. If you want to reconfigure the way that this menu pops up, tap on Actions, Preferences, and then Gesture Controls. Go down to Copy and Paste and you can change the setting here. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you want to see next. I want to create content that you guys actually want. Bye!